Morning. I've been here since about 7:30 this morning and I've been edging all the paintings. Most of them needed edging, hence the mess. Reason why I've done that is I've been asked to put my paintings up in the front of Fountain Arts, which actually does me a massive favour because my ultimate goal, and I don't often say it out loud because at the minute it kind of feels out of my reach and it's more of a dream, but there are certain galleries that I would love my work to be in, and I'm not saying it's ready yet, but it is a dream and it's what I've been working towards. That's why I've been painting and painting and painting, and it will be really good to this isn't really a selling exhibition. There'll be a few little bits and I've got my shop, but it'll be a really good practice to work with Michael, to curate, to put up the show, and also to see it all together. I think it's really useful to put all your paintings together in a really clean white space, which you don't often get, you don't often get the opportunity to. So I'm really thankful for that. And what will be really good is that I will then be able to photograph it and film it. And when I feel ready to approach galleries, there's something to show the kind of overall look of the collection of work. I also had a really interesting half-an-hour kind of mentoring session a few weeks ago, and it's funny, isn't it? Things fall into place sometimes. I'm a great believer if you're very intentional and you're working towards something and you're constantly thinking about it and all the little steps you can take. The advice was to actually see if you can put all your work in a space, to photograph it, to get the experience before approaching galleries. And I couldn't get my head around how I was going to do that. And then a few weeks later, it's come up, kind of just out of the blue. I was just asked last week. So I'm going to take that as a sign and I'm going to share this. As I say, this vlog is like a kind of diary for me on the journey, wherever it may take me with my painting. And it felt like a real honour to be asked, but it also felt, well, I'm hippie, so this is really hippy-dippy, but it felt a little bit like a sign that maybe I'm on the right path. I'm not there yet. I've got a heck of a long way to go, but at least the sat-nav's going, yeah, you're heading roughly in the right direction. I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes me feel better anyway. Yeah, so I was really chuffed about that. But I did realise at the weekend, Ruddy Nora, most of my paintings aren't edged. So I'll just show you the chaos at the minute. Right, so this stack of paintings I want edging in grey. So I'm going to mix a big blob of grey in a minute to work on those. These ones have been edged in black. And these, fortunately, which I did a little happy dance when I was unwrapping them this morning, I've already been edged and I forgot I'd done them, so hurrah! So yes, done, drying, and I'm going to do them in grey now. And there are, how many pieces? There are about 3 pieces from home at the front already, and they've already been edged, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good going. It's 8:30 now and I've got 5 to do, so yeah, I'm going to stop nattering now and crack on. Happy days. So Mr. Burkett has had the very good idea of lining. Yes, it's almost like he's actually a curator or something, of lining up all the paintings with their eyes. And I don't like to say in front of him but I think it's a bit genius and it's worked really well with the shapes. So we've laid them out on the floor, and Mr. Burkett's now going to I think we're going to use a bit of string to line up all the eyes, and it's very exciting now. I'm excited, and I also feel very relieved that there are enough paintings to fill the wall. It is level. We have a level line, verified by Sam and Mr. Burkett. It is officially level.
I think we're going with a little line.
Bob on. First one up.
Okay. Keep on the eye level and go right. Right, just hold that a second.
Yeah. Is that right?
Left side down a touch. Tissues okay. Can you bring it away from the wall so the string Okay, so the right hand side's on the hook?
Yeah.
Left hand side down, please. Bit more. And up on the left hand side a touch. Out there, yeah. Yep.
Got
Bring
it.
that away.
Yeah.
Yes. It's not really like that, is it? Is it? Is it really? I was thinking you were winding me up. How has it got so much on? Yeah, it's too way on.
We did that for comedy effect.
Did we?
On the camera.
Professionals. I don't know why it's happening.
She's a madam.
There's not an angle on the wood, is there? No.
What is occurring? Oh.
All kinds of madness.
I just would like, just for a record, I just want to film that.
Oh, hold on, I switched off. I know, we're on.
Do, 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 do. The last one. Ba, 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 ba. I don't think that's the top. Oh, yes, it is. Yay! And it looks like I've done all the hanging myself, and I haven't. I've been completely useless. Thank you, Sam and Michael. It's coming off. Hey! Happy half hour this morning. It's quite early. I've come in and I've set up the little kind of pop-up shop that's going alongside the exhibition. We've got these lovely little trolley thingies that we can use, and it's just the right size actually. I've just picked a few bits and bobs to go along with the show. So yeah, I think that works quite nicely. What do you think? Everything's nearly set up now. I think the thing I'm probably most chuffed with is seeing all my prints, well, not all of them, but most of my prints together, all nicely framed up on a wall. And I love the colour of the wall. Sorry about the reflections, but it's just, I don't know, it's really satisfying and really strange to see all your work together in a clean space, because that doesn't often happen. I'm going to plaster, you know, like polyfiller and paint the holes. I think some kindly folks are going to help me today. Don't want to do a proper tour of it all yet, because it's not, the walls aren't all ready, but it's a really nice feeling. It really is. So yeah, we're nearly there. Morning. Thought we'd have a little chat, if that's all right. When I was walking in this morning, I was just thinking how lucky I am. I've got the most amazing friends, and I've been reading, right, this sounds a bit hippie, but you know I'm hippie. So I've been reading quite a lot about manifestation And the number one thing I got from reading about that is to be really intentional. And when I left my job, I felt really scattered. And I mean, that's not surprising. Teaching is a really busy job. And I was, oh, do you know, I feel a bit awkward because people are looking in and it looks like I'm literally talking to myself. I think before I was really hard on myself because I used to think, Letitia, you're not focused enough. You should know where you want to go and what you want to do. But, you know, you're helping all your students and they're the priority when you're a teacher, even when you're part-time like I was. They're constantly in the front of your mind. They are literally your responsibility. And it's a privilege, but it's also a constant thing going on in your mind. And that has to come first. That has to come first. That's why you're a teacher. And, you know, I'm not complaining about that. But I had that, and then like everybody else, you know, you've got your family, you've got your home to sort out, everyday life, what's for tea, all that jazz. And then also I wanted to do my art, and, you know, it's a lot. And Michael's walking in now, so I'm going to stop talking. So, to carry on from what I was chatting about yesterday. Oh, by the way, I'm kind of bobbed down behind my stall here so I can have a little chat. I'm really pleased actually with the show. There's some of my prints up here to go with the shop, and I touched up the paint on the walls yesterday, so it's all looking lovely and shiny and bright. So anyway, yeah, carrying on from yesterday, what was I talking about? Intentions. I've really tried to focus on this one thing, and that is really to concentrate on my painting. And ultimately I would really love my work to be in galleries, and I've not really, look, I'm already twiddling with my necklace now because it's making me feel nervous. I've not really spoken to many people about it. Trusted friends, I've spoken about it. I certainly haven't kind of voiced it widely, because I think with any aspiration it always feels out of reach, and there's also, you know, that little voice, well, who do you think you are? Why should you, you know, why should you be able to follow that dream, you know, or get your work in a gallery or whatever your dream is. And yeah, I don't think even a year ago I could be on camera now chatting about what I really want. And this is what I really want. It feels good to try and go for it. And yeah, it feels empowering. And in a way, I think, well, I'm saying I feel this way. On a good day, on a good day, like today, I feel like, do you know what? It doesn't even matter if it never happens. It's my dream, okay? And it makes my life much richer. And I'm sure that's the same for everybody. A dream, a pipe dream, whatever you want to call it, makes your life richer. So I'm giving it a go. I do feel more focused in what I want. I know the old me would have gone, oh, let me think about that. And I would have talked myself out of it. I mean, to be honest, some of the paintings I'm looking at, I don't even know if they're finished. Some of them I feel might still be works in progress, or maybe not. Now I've put them on the wall with all the others. And I know the old me would have kind of been really grateful for the offer, but declined. And the thing I said, and as I said in this vlog, I don't like tooting my own horn. Most people don't like going, oh, toot toot, look what I've done. But I'm going to give myself a little pat on the back because it was only last Friday, so less than a week ago when I was asked. And I actually said, I'm going to say yes before I say no. Because I know, and even 10 minutes after I was like, but I'd already said yes, that was it. And I jumped in. Oh, the whole weekend I was berating myself. Like, oh my God, Letitia, what have you done? What have you done? I must admit, I do feel quite exposed with all the work put up. I feel exposed because I haven't really looked at them yet. I've had a process where since October, I've promised myself that I would paint, finish, wrap them up, put it away. Because what I also do is I'm way overcritical, like many painters, and I would analyse it to the nth degree and then paint over it. And this time, this is why I've got, I've created about 18 pieces of work since October, which normally, I would have been working normally, but normally when I'm working, I would maybe do 2 or 3 a year. So the process has worked really well. What I didn't kind of expect would be that I would then whip them out from under my desk without looking at them, since really I've done them, and put them on the wall. It's a little bit terrifying, but I tell you what, it feels liberating. It feels liberating. And I don't often do this, but I feel like I can share it with you. So I hope that doesn't sound like I'm, oh, look at me, because I'm not feeling like that at all. But as I say, I do want this vlog to be a kind of diary of the poo times as well as the good times. So anyway, I'm going to get up now from crouching behind me little shop here, and thanks for the chat. Sorry it's been a bit of a ramble. Thanks for the chat, and I'll see you later. So I just want to say thanks so much for watching. Sorry there's a lot of talking in this one, but I really enjoy chatting to you. So thanks so much for watching, and please pop a comment if you'd like to. I absolutely love reading your comments. I also want to say a massive thank you to Michael from Fountain Arts for giving me this opportunity, and just basically being fantastic and believing in what I'm doing and just being a fantastic mate. And thank you, Sam, for always helping me out, always having my back, and just generally being brilliant. So thanks so much for watching, and you know what you deserve now? One of these. Okay, and I'll see you again soon, Chuck. Bye.